Now, when it comes to infrastructure, Shambhavi, do you think having something like CCTV cameras or finding a way to regulate uh, students bunking classes? Now, these are the things that when we were in school, we were absolutely against. So, do you think in today's day and climate, these mechanisms can be adopted and also enforced in a certain way?
Uh, See, I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with CCTV cameras because actually, if I can be honest, CCTV camera in one case I remember proved to be a very crucial piece of evidence. So I would not do away with them. I see the point. I see the importance of having recordings, and also uh, in cases like this, there's a lot of he said, she said. So it gives a little bit of empirical data, So that is there. But having said that, you can't have CCTV cameras in bathrooms. Even like in classes, I feel like it can be seen as it can deter the teacher from doing their best job. It can deter the student from speaking up loudly. So that is where the code of conduct kicks in. So if you have CCTV cameras in your common spaces, great. I think that's fine. I don't see how that is a violation of your rights or privacy. But that does not, you have to work around it. So like it's important to sort of be like, okay, we won't have CCTV cameras in the classrooms, but please ensure that you're not alone one on one. So this was part of our code of conduct, that if you need to have a conversation with a child, which usually people, teachers do say this, stay back, so that
Yeah.
there is a piece of furniture in front of you. This was a very key thing, that always have a table between you and your and the student. Come outside the class to talk to the kids. Don't be one on one. If you think it is a one on one conversation, call a colleague there, call a friend of a child there. Have your
Interesting.
eyewitnesses, because that is, and it's a constant thing that you have to. So that is like, even personally, because I was the school counselor, so I would have kids one on one with me, and there wasn't a space for another person, and that it would mess with the process. But so what we had to do is that align my chair would be right in front of, so the door had to be cut off halfway, and there was a glass being installed, like a see-through thing, so that at all times people can look in, and the student would be sitting at a distance. It wasn't a very big classroom anyway, office anyway, and their back would be, so you can't identify the student, but you can still see me at all times, which I thought was a very genius idea, and it made
Yeah,
it a
it's
lot safer.
excellent. It's absolutely genius.
And even like attendance and all, like we used to have very very like every period there would be an attendance, and if there was a class, there was a school wide email that was being sent, which was, it was like, in case this child comes in, you see this person, show them towards room XYZ. And it was not a like, it was not a punishable offense or anything, but I think students also realize that you can't, how will you, because that circular communication actually helps a lot.